Hello, everybody. My name's Ardendris, and welcome back to Black Book. We're back here in the Isba, because the last time we finally made it out of the forest and broke the fifth seal on the book, the spruce seal. And we had taken... Come on. And we had taken a quick look at the, new pages we got for this seal breaking, and, well, they're pretty good. This Aspen seal, the Vampirism 6, plus it's well-versed. That's actually real cool. That would be real nice to have around. Then, Tickling, that's basically just a better copy of Ognayastra, which is already my strongest attacking card, so... Yeah, that's really good. Damage Absorption 1, and Rebirth. Like, these are some real good cards for this series. But, yeah... Yeah, the seal's like a huge power bump. I kind of want to just toss some of these cards in a meet. What ones, though? And what am I getting rid of? Um, is it time to make a new one? It might be time to make a new one. So, clear out this. Oh yeah, I should also probably let's finish up the recap of last time, shouldn't we? Anyways, last time we went out with I'm forgetting his name. The Raven. Right here, Carnish. Carnish led us to his father, and we managed to wake the Lacey, which caused the seal to break, and then we got a visit from the demon friend who gave us our powers originally. And it was definitely a bit different than usual. We ended up on this like strange island, just like alone. Definitely had a cool entrance, our friend did. I keep just one copy of that. I think just one copy of that one will do. It's not swipe anymore. Although we only had one copy of the swipe one too. I'll hold off on adding the other ones just yet, though, I think. We do already have vampirism. But anyways, the seal broke, we got a visit, and ended up on a strange island. And after that, we returned home with Carnish by our side, because he decided he wanted to come with us. And so we now have two pseudo-gods. Or, not even two pseudo-gods. One of them is a god. One pseudo-god, one actual god living in our house. Which is kind of funny. So, yeah, our little band is growing. I'm good without articulacy key. I'll keep articulacy orders, though. But Carnish came back, and we came back, and it turns out we've been in the forest for a little while. And we need to get some stuff ready for a ritual that's coming up soon. And Igor already grabbed one of the things we're going to need, but we need to go hunting for the rest. But we also still need to finish up the wedding, which we will be doing, I'm assuming, before anything else, really. But, we do need to finish up with this. I don't think I want any of those pages. Do I want to add in? A new chain. I'm gonna keep two of those, actually. I also want the one that adds gesture. Let's see. Add firm could be good. Keep one George the Brave. Those are good for situations where I need the boost to kill something, but I'm not too worried if it gets the boost too. So keeping one George the Brave and one George the Father is probably the best idea. Keep you. Keep a Pot of Greed. Keep you. I will eternally call this Pot of Greed. We keep Mikhail Archistrategos? Maybe. I'll come back to it if I want it. And we want... What do I want here? I think I'm gonna... I'll keep one Cane, but probably start moving away from Cane. Both curses stay. Let's see. Sea Depth is just like a good card to have. Ognjevica, we keep both copies of that. Keep that. Keep the 3 Moon Brothers. And I don't have much for shielding in here, but I don't really typically shield all that much anyways. Keep the 3 Parapolos. And is that all I want? Keep the 2 Vera Hales for a little bit more. And 1 George the Father. Actually, we can go down to 1 Vera Hale. Oh yeah, Keatung, almost forgot about you. So that's probably good. Trimmed it down by 4 cards, added in some of the new ones, and got rid of some of the old stuff that's just been hanging around because we didn't feel like dealing with it. But yeah, a little bit thinned out, and we're good to actually go. That only took like 5 minutes almost. But anyway, let's see who came to visit us. Nicole!
Vasilisa, you are alive.
Matriona!
When I came back, I thought you were gone.
Nope, we were just stuck in the woods for a little bit.
Forgive me, dears. I couldn't protect your wedding.
Are you kidding, Vasa? If not for you, there would be no wedding at all.
Yeah, I only became a wolf for a couple days. It's fine.
And besides, we know that wasn't your fault. It was that nobleman. If not for you, then Nikolai would be still running through the forest as a wolf.
We have to make haste. Since Vasilisa is here, we'll hold the marriage ceremony today. I'll go get you, and then we'll go to Vilgar Church.
He won't show himself this time, that Khaldun.
I mean, he likely will, but this time we'll be actually ready. You'll get married before anything else happens, and then he goes down before we can do anything else.
I think you will. But this time, I'll be ready. While you're inside the church, I'll meet him outside.
Thank you, Vasilisa. We'll start making preparations then.
Go on. I know we're rushing it, but you were already supposed to be wedded like a week ago or something like that. So go get ready for weddings.
We have a lot to do. The Kikimora won't weave the yarn for us, right?
Kikimora, a female house spirit. What have you got here? Oh yeah, I still have to deal with demons too. Kikimoras. Various mythological beings like to spin and weave, but it is seldom put to practical use. You can't take yarn from a Kikimora, the saying goes. To see a Kikimora weaving meant there would be a death in the family. To hear Kikimora rattling bobbins meant trouble. However, if a kind spirit took up the spinning wheel, he could weave fortune, health, or luck. In ancient Greek mythology, Ariadne's thread is a guide from one world to another, as well as the magic skein, which guides a well-known Russian fairy tale character to a faraway kingdom, the world of the dead. Okay. We'll deal with themes in a moment. What's the item thing? Oh yeah, the monastery thread. This is one of the items we need for the ritual. Really do need to go in and sell some of this stuff. Way too many items now. Anyways, continue on.
God be with us. Let's not tarry.
New task. Go get them married. We'll deal with the demons real quick. Come on, Fyodor. You're Matvey. You. And who else? Are you in Dropgo? Yes, you are. I'm starting to get some of their names. Go, and go. There you go. Visitors, who's next?
Vasilisa, Yegor Yevlampovich, God be with you.
Hello, friend. I'm glad to see you're well as well.
God be with you.
I think you both became wolves, actually, so it's a good thing you're both okay.
I heard that you're back, so I came to thank you. If not for you, I'd still be a wolf, until God took me to his kingdom. I know that you helped. The forest grandpa told me so, the one that led me out of the woods.
Oh,
I gave him some gifts.
Oh, yeah, here you go. Some presents from me. Not much, but take it, please.
and thank you, my friends.
Well, see you at the church this evening.
News spread fast. Like, Like, Matriona and, Nicolay were literally right just here, and then they pull up like, oh, see you tonight. Anyways, other visitors to see. Is this Aquilina?
Why are we walking into
And
this
Petka,
careless bar,
yay.
Aquilina?
I'm glad to see you two are well.
Quiet, you fool! We have to thank her, don't we? Oh, Vasilisa! Hello, old Igor!
Well, hello, lads.
Thank you, Vasilisa, for lifting Petka's curse.
Welcome. Glad to see you're no longer quite so fluffy.
Thank you, Vasilisa. Here, take my flute and help you deal with Kilduns.
Are you sure?
Well, it's time for us to go. We'll marry off Nikolai at
Ooh.
last in the evening.
That's good. We were dealing with some demons in the forest that were giving us these crown effects, which basically mean that you can't use white cards or black cards. So having something to stop that from happening would be nice.
Vasilisa, how are you so good at everything? I wish I could learn from you. I would have saved Petka myself.
Well, thank you.
Remember that time we were looking for the wedding curse, Petka?
Well, I'm not so sure what I remember. I know that we have to keep the wedding safe. Let's do just that.
Okay, you two.
Careful there. Don't go where you shouldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've already been turned into a wolf. Whatever bad thing can happen. I appreciate those two trying to help, but I think at this time we should probably deal with it ourselves. What else we got? Like that Petka's flute. I'm gonna keep that. That will be really good if I like die on a boss that happens to give us crowns, and then I can just like switch out something that I don't really need in that battle. What would I get rid of? I mean, Pike Tooth Bite's probably not getting rid of that until I get something that gives better damage to all enemies. Prayer on battle start and prayer getting stronger, that's just amazing. +2 to all damaging moves. I mean, I could get rid of the vampirism. That's... And the experience one. We were talking about it last time, and experience isn't that important to us anymore. We'll probably go down towards white eloquence next, but after that, I'm kind of unbothered. And level 19 is the only one I care about, and I just automatically gain this skill. But anyways, we have some cool items. We're gonna have to sell off some of them and just like try to decide if we want to switch or if we're keeping our currently out for now. But we do have some options if we want to.
Howdy, Vaisa. You saved me again.
Bedka!
Here, I brought you what I had.
Was it stolen this time?
So, how have you been? Do you remember anything?
Yeah, thanks to you. I know you didn't want me to be the best man. Well, when you're right, you're right. I thought a lot about your words. I will follow your advice. Right, so Kolya's wedding isn't still finished. We need to prepare. At least let's carry out this ceremony in full swing.
I'm glad to see everyone's in full spirits after everything went on, but I couldn't agree more.
Well, see you at the church.
I'm assuming there's one more wedding guest to pop up here?
Thank God, you're here.
Nope.
Whole village sent me. There's trouble in the village. We can't manage without knowers.
Okay, slow down, let us help.
Here, we chipped in for gifts for you. Here.
Thank you.
Some heat outside, right? We've been walking with a rattle to stave off the trouble. We need to do that, otherwise we'll burn at night.
Hmm?
Oh, but we had to come to you, so we came the only way we could.
Enough wailing. Talk sense.
Honestly, kind of what I was thinking, like, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Right, so the other day it was my turn to go with the rattle, so I was coming to my Avin. We came from the north quite recently.
Okay, so, what? Everything's, like, way too warm for you. You're northerners. It's very warm temperatures here. And you're waving a rattle in hopes it will bring the heat down? Is that what's going on?
So I'm walking, and it's dark. It seems as if someone is calling to me. It is known that Satan always tempts man. So I walked towards the Avins. I asked for an invitation, as is proper. I look inside and see something moving.
Hmm.
So I start saying, "Let God arise." And in return, I hear, "Dirt in your eyes." Oh, Lord, have mercy. I was so scared. Next I say, "And all his enemies perish, and here an asp will be shaking." So I roar, "There's
Interesting.
Satan there, and the Avinik is planning something evil." I could just feel it. And think that we used to bring them offerings, vodka, and bread, and it's never enough for those demons.
This person is speaking very quickly. Ovenik, a malevolent spirit associated with the threshing house. Ovin.
All right. If I have time, I have a look.
Oh, thank you, mistress. We'll mention you in our prayers.
Okay, go. Oh, we'll meet you in your village and we'll try to work everything out. Just slow down a little bit, please. But I think we're good here. I think we're good to set off. Heading towards Nicole's wedding. Very short path today. Riverbank. Carnish, what do you give? Blessing 3? Or bless 3? Oh, that's real good. Nikolay Igor's skill is very good. Actually, ooh. Not even is that bless 3. That's bless 3 like every 4 turns. And that's not even the upgraded form. Like when that upgrades, it'll probably become bless 5 and then get a secondary effect as well, like the other two. Or unless it goes the route of Proshka's defense, where it was just like 5 defense before and then it doubled to 10 and then gave ward on top of it. If that became bless 5 prayer 3 or something like that, that would be amazing. Oh, come on, Carnish, we'll go with you. Riverbank. It's strange to see the sun again. I forgot how beautiful the sunset is.
Since you were locked in Nimzia, summer has entered into full swing. The evenings are filled with the sounds of nature blooming as the solstice approaches. The closer this ancient holiday gets, the thinner the border between worlds becomes.
Between
So it also
places.
seems, at this very moment, as you feel the presence of new chorts near the shores of the Kolva.
Pagan holidays. Almost all Russian calendar holidays overlap with traditional pagan holidays, with some variation to account for events of the gospel. Some everyday rituals also had pagan elements. Fishermen, when they had a good haul, made an offering to St. Nicholas by smearing the lips of his likeness with fish blood. The same was done by the hunters. Peasants could also punish the saints. We'd seen that before where like the icon would get whipped. Whenever a cow was lost in the forest or mauled by beasts, a peasant would carry an icon to the stables and whip it with reins. Right there. Very, very interesting. What's that herb? Wormwood grass. Cursed on the enemy. Nice. Sure, we'll fight though. Bank chorts. Ooh, very bright. 10 to, doing 15 to all enemies. Hey, Leishi Blessing. You want to help me out, Cornish? You're not, what's your name? I'm sorry, I cannot remember your name for some reason. I don't think it's Cornish. It's something like that, but it's not quite. Everyone dies. Oh yeah, the bless will go into effect next turn, that's right. What do we got? Eternal Stony Herbs. Give 6 shield for each herb used. Double ward. Oh. Double your ward. So if I had like 10 ward, it will turn it to 20 ward. Style double piety. Inflicted damage equal to enemy status waste times 2. Okay, so this is going to be shielding and burn damage, it looks like, based off those 3 cards. Not really our playstyle we're going through, but going for, but it could be good if we get the right stuff for it. Also, main task. Guard the wedding. Nikolai and his bride are ready to get married, but Alexander has to continue to spoil their wedding. His chorts force him to. You intend to protect your friends and learn of the items for the Kupala rite in the process. Road to Izova. This high road goes from the village and along the river, and then disappears over the horizon.
You see a man pensively walking towards the river in the glare of the setting sun. He glances at you with piercing eyes and continues to gaze at the shimmering kolva in the distance. He seems to be muttering something to himself.
Hello, friend.
That helps.
Are you the same hermit from before?
Oh, there's no need to be pleasant, witch. I know you. I know a lot of things. But I don't care about that.
Hmm.
I, in my cognition, have stained myself with knowledge to such a degree that it is as if I've been living on this earth since the dawn of time, more than 5,000 years. And all this without your choice.
Okay, then.
You may have the books, you may have hundreds of jorts.
Not quite.
I don't care for that.
Okay, then.
I'm here to contemplate the eternal. And what do I get from talking to you? It's a waste of time.
Rude.
You go and fuss with your jorts. This is your way. But I'm off to enjoy this beautiful summer sunset on the bank of our kolva. Though it's still cold, it hasn't warmed up yet.
I love that. I have no business talking to you. I'm trying to watch the sunset. I mean, fair enough, I suppose, but still rude.
Well, be on your way. I must go to the river.
While you think about the man's enigmatic words, he disappears into the warm haze of the sunset. Could it be his speech wasn't really that incoherent?
Interesting. Markets. Here I can buy what I need. Who knows, I may be able to find some antiques. This is probably going to be a pretty good place to start selling some stuff off that we don't need anymore.
At the crossroads of two trade routes.
We're not going to play. That's exactly the same. Look, merchant, what you got?
Will empty your heart.
Bellower. Rage 7. Increase blessed by 7 with each health lost. Gonna take that. Might add it to the book immediately. Imperishable Felonian. Imperishable. Waste restores health instead of dealing damage. Interesting. Remove 3 random statuses. Oh, it's not negative statuses. That means that's probably going to remove, like, blessing or prayer or whatever. That's not good. Inflict damage equal to your current shield with Judea. Rod bones. Double waste. Find an order and read it. Babushka Adamushka. Okay. I'm taking that. And, we can just gather the rest of these at some point. They won't be added to the book just yet, but that's not too important right now. Don't think I really care about anything here, but we'll take a quick look. Rage. Bewilder 2. Enemy chooses random characters to target. Does not affect masters. Okay. Curse 5 on an enemy. Meticulously orders. And shield with thistles. Remove ailment and suppressed. Some good looking stuff. Nothing we care about too much though. Prayer.
You'll be as healthy as a board.
5. What do you have? Oh, I see new stuff. Oh, I see a lot of new stuff actually. Sinner's Rib. We already have that. Whirl, we can actually sell our copy of because we have a better thing for it. What was it? It was... Oh yeah, no, not the offering to the Leishi. What was it? Oh yeah, this Shepherd's Charter. We'll get rid of that. Some of these are like stuff we got for the story and I don't want to get rid of them. Get rid of the deck of cards because I'm not going to use that. Ugh. there's stuff here that I definitely that I probably don't need to keep, but they came from the story and I don't want to get rid of them. I don't need to keep Golden Goddess anymore, do I? I have Moose Man, which is just better, so goodbye. What have you got? Some of this we've already seen before, and we don't really care that much about. Your first Zagraffer always has a load on the Pleaser. Oh, that's actually interesting. Though we don't... That's not super useful, actually. That's just for healing, but their other ability doesn't matter. Curse gets stronger, but I think we have stuff to do that already. Strengthen status prayer +2. But, don't we already have something for that? Yeah, that's strengthened prayer. This does the exact same thing, but also gives you sins. They're not that good. 3. Gain +3 curse on... I don't think I care about... I'm not seeing anything else that I super care about. Gain... Ooh. That's good, but I don't know if it's better than our other stuff. I think we're good. Yeah, we're good on buying stuff. I'm going to sell the boots, the spindle, and that's... and the bear paw. I mean, some of these other things, they're like story stuff. I'm not sure if we're going to see the mermaid again and this is going to matter or not. Or like the river shell, that was important for the story. The photo here, I'm not even sure why that's an actual object in here that we kept at all. How much... I just cleared that much space, that'll do for now. And we're not playing cards right now. So let's just move on to Azova Village. This village is not far from Vilgard. That's why there are so many familiar faces.
You see a Khaldun approaching. He lives in one of the neighboring villages. You scarcely know him. He notices you and comes closer. In his hands, you see a beautiful bag, decorated with striking floral patterns. You have a bad feeling about this.
What are you gonna come offer us and try to mess with us for?
Is this you, Vasilisa? My, you've grown into such a beauty. Well, look at you. And I didn't recognize you at first. Well, looking good, eh?
You basically just reworded and said the same thing twice. Good way to start a conversation. Why are you trying to butter us up?
A girl like you needs a nice bag. A witch needs one all the more. To carry books and such.
The Khaldun gives you his bag.
Man, you're not gonna ask for money for it. You're just gonna give us it.
It won't cost you much.
It's cursed. I know it's cursed, but I want it. Bye.
Thank you. Such a pretty thing.
Well, good for you. Looking good, by the way. So long, Vasilisa.
Yeah, and what's the cursed object gonna do to us?
Of an eye, the warlock is gone. At least you have the bag. You open it up and see a swarm of chorts inside. This wicked warlock gave you a cursed item. You can't just leave the bag, as it has spells on it that prevent you from doing that. You let out a groan. More chorts in need of a job.
One more sin and some extra demons to work with. But what does it do? +2 damage to pages inflicted. +2 damage to pages inflicting damage. Increases health by the number of... Increase health by the number of chorts at work. Increase the number of received sin by 1. Isn't that just... Yeah, that's just a better Sinner's Rib. Oh, that's really good. Do I... We gave up 2 health for 2 extra damage. I think I'm good with that. We won't heal anymore with vampirism. But we can just kill things faster so we don't take any more damage. I'm fine with that. That's pretty cool. Bridge over the Kolva. This bridge is sometimes haunted. It could be water chorts from the Kolva, who often turn up here. I want to fight something now. We're just getting stronger and
When you
stronger.
approach the old bridge, you realize the demons are waiting for you, clumsily trying to hide among the rotting logs. You've seen these chorts before, on that fateful day of the fight with Alexander.
His demons are waiting for us. We're gonna walk up to them.
You fearlessly step onto the bridge and the chorts attack. They even manage to injure you, but that's to be expected.
Yeah.
You can only open the black book.
Wasn't sure if they were planning to try and kill us or if they were planning to, like, try and bring us to Alexander. So I figured we won't make the first move. We usually don't. But, fight. You managed to get a little bit of hit on me. Too bad I no longer have vampirism. I could have just switched it out before starting the battle so I had vampirism for this one fight. Ooh. You have damage absorption. So I have to hit you 2 twice. 3 times, actually. Parapolo. Let's see. Oh, hold on. New chain. No, Parapolo's already up there. Dang it. Forgot about that. I did stuff out of order. If I'd put that extra damage on Parapolo, then it got another attack all. But, let's do George the Father. Is that going to attack me now? Yes. Yes, it is. Can I restart this fight? Restart battle. This went poorly. Let's do this a little differently. Once again, we start with Parapolo. Once again, new chain, Parapolo. That's our first time restarting a fight. That's a lot of damage with only 2 cards. That's my first time restarting a fight without dying first. And I doubt anything survives. But just in case, Kitang Yu. No. Kitang Yu. Kane. I mean, you're both already getting hit twice. Kane Yu. I doubt anything lives. How did I have... Why did I start that fight with 10 blasts? What happened? Sure, we'll pick up spikes, because why not? Old Baths. This is the place Kolya and I disenchanted his bride. Seems like it was years and years ago. In fact, it was only like 3 weeks or something like that.
On your way to the Avines, you look inside the banya that you saved Nikolai's bride from. The twilight is thick with tension, and the air smells like a storm. The Abdiricha is likely to continue her grim existence beneath the floor. After the events at Balut, you have a strange thought. Should you burn this banya with all the evil spirits inside it? However, you are unsure if this would get rid of the Chorts.
No. I am not going down that route.
You step out to the fresh air. Perhaps you don't need to hurry. Today, the Abdiricha will lose her power over the bride.
We saw what that did. We saw how that consumed someone, and that dude didn't make it out. So, we're not going down that road. But, Vilgort Drying Barns. These are the barns on the outskirts of Vilgort that woman was speaking about. The one that came to our house. Learn why Oberniks scare people.
You frown at the very sight of the skewed Avin. The evil spirits that like to hide in shadowy corners of this building are rarely friendly. Although these supernatural creatures are relatives of Domovoy's, they like nothing more than to punish their hosts for the tiniest violations of etiquette. They might start a fire, or, in extreme cases, wind their hair on a rake and hang from the ceiling.
Oh, lovely thought there. Oh, I saw the line "start a fire" like arson's not the extreme case. Like, oh no no no, there it is. There's the extreme case. I think the first time we met these Overniques, they were trying to kill some kids. So
You
yeah,
stand
let's
inside and shudder
yeah, we know
thinking
they're
about
bad.
the forthcoming discussion with the Chorts, which is sure to be unpleasant. The corners shimmer with the eyes of unfriendly spirits.
Talk.
Coming to your kind host.
Countess! You came to get rid of us.
No, we just want to know why you're messing with people.
Hear you out. Hear you out. Then we will see.
Exactly what I'm thinking, Carnish.
Wait, I came to talk to you. The peasants complain that you won't leave them be.
We... Where's I want leave us be?
Thank you, Joker.
You Phoenix can be pleased. It's even trickier than with Bannox.
A witch like you can't understand our sophistication. Now leave before we hang you by your hair.
Just try it.
Why are the Phoenix unhappy with the peasant woman?
Did you not ask for an invitation?
She didn't ask for permission to enter, so you started to bother her.
Nah. Okay.
You don't know anything yourself, you fool. You walk here with your head bare, so we'll use your hair to hang you.
So we're gonna fight then. Okay.
Try.
I'm good beating up a bunch of spirits. You are not that's not what you looked like on the previous screen. Ah, another one with damage absorption. How do I want to do this? Do I have Parapolo again? No. If the enemy dies, inflict 12 damage to the remaining enemies. Okay, so you die immediately. You're gonna paralyze me. So if I do, let's see, how do I want to do this? One attack, 2. That means I can just attack you freely. I can use New Chain on Ubitsa. Ubitsa, you die. Then I do a whole bunch of damage to this one on top of Pike Tooth Bite and just in case Cane and Key Tongue. Don't think that's necessary, but just in case. Yeah, like I only use like half the cards. Break Bone, sacrifice 3, style 17 damage. There are cards that have extra effects if I take damage, so that's actually pretty decent. Witchmouth. Increases eloquence by 1 with every health lost. Interesting. Oh, that's Eternal too? Ooh, I want both these cards actually. I think I want both of these. I'll take Breakbone, because Breakbone will work best with Witchmouth. But Breakbone will also work with other stuff. Like we a little bit ago just got, which card was it? Rage 7. So I kind of want that and Breakbone. And we might just switch completely away from using almost all white cards at this point. Like, I'll go down to 2 Moon Brothers. And that should be good for now. Ooh, yeah, Babushka Adamushka. Almost forgot about that part. Hard card. Ugh. So, yeah, those are some nice cards to get. But, let's head to a wedding. The rumor is this white church is getting an annex. It's not too surprising. This village is huge.